Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the array function patch.
But before we do, if you have not watched my first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that right now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team, and as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down in the description below. You can also find a link to our Discord server, so that way we can all discuss testing indicators and building our trading system. And lastly, you can find a link below to TradingView. If you sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money using the link below.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the array function patch. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So, to date, we have tested 117 indicators. And out of those 117 indicators, 47 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 47 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing our trading profits. All right, as I said, today's indicator is the array function patch. Now, it's a little bit of a strange name. I'm not sure if maybe this was technically called the array function, and maybe it's some kind of fix for the indicator that was the array function, which would explain why they added the patch onto it. It just seems like a little bit of a strange name. I did a little bit of research on it, and it doesn't seem like there is a reason to have patch in the name. But nonetheless, this is a TradingView member created indicator. And so, of course, there will be a link to it down below in the description. The setup on it is relatively simple. I mean, it's basically a two-line indicator, two-line cross. And so when one line crosses the other, it gives us a signal to go either long or short. So let me see here. Let's do this. There we go. Let's separate out the indicator itself from the price action. And then I'm going to make a few modifications here. So I'm going to do that to the red. I'm going to do this to what was the blue. Okay, there we go. So that seems to work a little bit better. So I might have actually reversed those. So there, that's a short. Yeah, let me actually reverse these two. So this will be a green and that will be a red. So let's do that. All right. Now all I did was just change the colors around a little bit, and so when the green line crosses up above the red line, that is a signal to go long. when the red line crosses up above the green line, that is a signal to go short. So, like I said, pretty simple setup. There's not a whole lot to it. We're basically just looking for the lines to crisscross, and then we are taking the appropriate signal that it's giving. So, with that being said, let's get on with the testing here and see what we can get out of this indicator. So that was the first cross right there. And it definitely got us to take profit. There is the second right here. Let's see. So cross right there. And it does look like, yes, it got us to take profit as well. Then we picked up another short back here, or another long, I'm sorry. And that one also got us to take profit. So nice. Price action has made a pretty significant move up here. Let's see. Wouldn't surprise me if it starts to run out of a little bit of steam up here. Let's see if we can watch it and identify when it starts to roll over. So you see here that made this jog down. When it came back up, wasn't able to make a quite as big of a move, and so that's a pretty good sign that it is running out of momentum. And then you see that instead of having one or two, maybe even three red candles as a pullback and then a continuation of green up, is now pulled back with two red, had one green, then another red. That's a pretty good sign that it is starting to lose momentum at this point and could start to trickle its way back down. Let's see here. We picked up a short right there on that one. And let's see here. Yep, we were able to take profit on that one as well. So far, so good. Did pull down back, have a decent little pullback right here, little downward movement. It started doing this, which is a little unclear as to which way it wants to go. That's definitely giving us a sign that it's trying to bounce off this kind of level right here. So watch it out a little bit. There we go. So it tried to pull its way back up some. It is now rejecting that area. Looks like it's starting to break down below this line here. If it does, there's a good chance that it's going to make another push to the downside. It did throw a long signal right there. Haven't quite had enough time to play out and see if it's going to stop us out. But it's definitely not looking like a great signal. Yep, there we go. And so like I suspected, once it broke below that level, it was able to make another push downward that would have stopped us out. Right on that one. Then threw a short signal right there on that one, which could be problematic because it pulled down, then it rubber band, bouncing back up, breaking up above that level. And so I'm not sure if we're going to see any more continuation to the downside quite yet, which might very well stop us out on the signal that it's giving us right now, especially because we only have about 5 more pips until it does. Yep, and that one definitely would have gotten us to the stop out point. Alright, so it made a strong push back up there. Let's see what it does here. We've picked up a faint long signal right there. Yeah, price action is just kind of bouncing along this area. Let's see what it does. Yeah, I thought it was a little premature for a long signal, and it was. We ended up getting stopped out on that one. Then it threw a short signal right there. Let's see on that one. Ooh, it looks like it's rejecting that area, so we might get another little push to the downside right here. We haven't quite got stopped out on this signal yet, so let's see, and there it goes. But the question is, yeah, unfortunately it threw a long signal right there, which would have stopped us out. So we didn't end up stopped out on that one. And on that one, then we would have picked up this one right here for a short. And that would have finally got us a take profit. Let's see here, so we're plugging along. We picked up a long signal down here, right there. Definitely didn't get us any kind of a move before it then switched to a short. That one got us take profit. There's a long right there. That did pretty good. Definitely bounced off that area and took off for a decent little long, getting us to take profit on that one. Picked up a short right there. And we would have gotten stopped out. That is actually a long signal. Let's see, so what do we get here? So we got a short there, came up, stopped us out when it switched to a long here, and unfortunately would have stopped us out when it dropped down below, giving us a short on that one right there. So now we're in short, and boy, it took off there. Came up, hit that area that we had marked off a moment ago, bounced off of it, then shot right up straight through it. Let's see if we had gotten take profit here. Yes, we would have. There we go. And it threw a short signal in there, which was not a good place to have a short signal at all. Let's see, price action has pushed its way up pretty heavily here. It's running right into this area right here. where it's kind of bounced off of a few times before. Let's see what happens as we get close. Came up, touched it with that wick, rejected it, gave us a green candle. Let's see what happens. And now it's starting to just pinball back and forth. And so let's look at our indicator here. It's giving us a long right here on this one. I am not extremely confident that it's going to be able to break back up above that area, but it's possible. There's nothing really telling us at the moment that it can't, and so let's see what happens. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Lost momentum right here as it started bouncing red to green, red to green, red to green, and yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Is that it was just gonna kind of drop out on us there. It has thrown a short signal right there. That one got us to take profit, so that one was a decent call. Now to see what it's gonna do here. It's starting to bounce along this area again right here. It's still giving us a short at this point, and so seems like it keeps rejecting this area right here. So it's a little unclear which direction it's going to go at the moment. Let's play it out a little bit and see. Yeah, it doesn't even know what it wants to do. Look at that. It's just chopping right along. I mean, green, red, green, red, green, red, and it's just not going anywhere. It's just sitting there, just stuck right in that area. Looks like it picked up a, let's see here. Yeah, it picked up a long signal here, and that would have gotten us stopped out. Then picked up a short here. Looks like it's really close to stopping us out on that one. Yep. So that one was stopped out, and this one was stopped out. This indicator just gets really torn up in a choppy market. Man, it just really doesn't know what direction it wants to go in right here. Let's see, so we kept that, picked up a long signal right here. Didn't quite make it, and so that one would have been a loss. Then we picked up a short right here. Haven't quite got stopped out yet, so let's see what happens. It's rejecting that area really hard. So we got the signal right here. And yep, we'd have barely gotten to take profit right before it flipped on us. And it flipped there. Let's see if it can break down below this area. There's a good chance it's going to start making its way downwards, but that's a pretty big if at this point. So this one here would have been a losing trade as well. And it throws a short on that one. There we go. It really looks like it wants to go down. I mean, it made this push up here and is just bouncing along this area. So I'm really thinking it's going to punch down below this line and then start stair-stepping its way back down some here. Let's see, so we're still throwing a short signal right there, so let's see what it does. Nope. It just keeps getting rejected over and over and over. Don't think... Yep, we did barely make it to take profit. Then it threw us into a long signal right here. And so now it's throwing us a long signal here on this one. It just really cannot figure out what direction it wants to go. It is hit just this massive channel trading right here and is just chopping along forever. Let's see. And there it goes again. It rejected it. Okay, let's see. Let's go back here. So we got a long signal right there. I don't think it made it to take profit. It did not. So that one would have stopped us out. And we picked up a short signal right here. Didn't quite stop us out yet. Let's play it forward. There it goes again, trying to break down below that. If it can break down below this area, I'm fairly confident that it's going to start stair-stepping its way back down. It's just spent so much time trading sideways here that traders are looking for it to break either one way or the other, up or down, and it seems like it really wants to go down. And if it can break this area, this purple line, then I am fairly confident that it is going to drop at least a little bit. But let's see, we lost that one because it flipped on us to give us a long here. Still hasn't, and there it goes. Yep, that's what we were waiting on. There we go, finally dropped out and gave us a win, and is now starting to cycle its way downwards. Getting close to the end of the year. Let's see, we picked up a long right here. Didn't really do much for us because it then turned around and gave us a short right there, which also stopped us out because then it gave us a long right there. See if that long can edge its way up some. So right here, yep, we would have gotten take profit on that one. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, I can already tell that this is a little bit of an over trader. Let's drop this down here. Okay, let's count them up here. See what we got out of this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. So we have 32 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 13 winning trades. And so, yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to meet the 60% criteria. Definitely an over trader. It was throwing signals all over the place. Yeah, all in all, just didn't quite work the way we wanted it to work. And so, yeah, we're going to have to put this one on the no list, and we'll move on to the next indicator from here.
If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you